There is a quiet moment that comes in the life of every shepherd. For years, he has stood at the altar. He has prayed over babies, joined couples in marriage, buried the departed, counseled the wounded, visited the sick, preached through difficult seasons, and carried the burdens of many families. He has been called in the night. He has stood in hospital corridors. He has stretched small resources to meet great needs. He has given his strength, his years, his wisdom, and his heart to the work of God. Then, one day, the rhythm begins to change. The pulpit is handed to another. The office grows quiet. The congregation moves forward, the title remains, but the daily assignment shifts. And the question becomes, who shepherds the shepherd in his sunset years? For many clergy, retirement is not as simple as resting. It can come with uncertainty, loneliness, financial strain, health concerns, emotional adjustment, and the painful question of identity. Who am I when I am no longer the senior pastor? Where do I belong when another leader now carries the mantle? How do I provide for my family when the regular support reduces or stops? How do I remain useful, joyful, and relevant in this new season? These are not small questions. Shepherding the Sunset Years for Clergy by Dr. John speaks tenderly and practically into this often ignored conversation. This book does not treat retirement as an end. It presents it as a transition, a new assignment, a season where the shepherd may step away from full-time leadership, but not from purpose. With biblical wisdom, real-life clergy stories, financial guidance, investment cautions, health reflections, and practical planning tools, Dr. John helps clergy prepare for retirement in a holistic way. Not only financially, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally, socially, and physically. Because a pastor is not only a worker leaving employment, a pastor is a servant of God entering a new rhythm of calling. This book helps clergy think about succession, stewardship, housing, medical planning, pensions, investments, family, identity, and continued usefulness in God's kingdom. It also speaks to church boards, denominational leaders, congregations, and families, reminding them that those who have served faithfully should not be left to struggle silently in old age. Retirement should not mean abandonment. It should not mean shame. It should not mean begging for survival after years of pouring into others. It should be a season of dignity, wisdom, mentorship, reflection, and continued fruitfulness. Shepherding the Sunset Years for Clergy is a gentle wake-up call and a practical companion. It reminds us that planning is not lack of faith, planning is stewardship. The shepherd's voice may become quieter, but his wisdom can still guide many. His steps may become slower, but his legacy can still travel far. His official office may close, but his kingdom assignment continues. This is a book for every pastor preparing for the future, every church that wants to honor its servants well, every family walking with a retired minister, and every believer who understands that those who fed us spiritually must not be forgotten when their sunset years arrive. This is a book helping the clergy to stay relevant and joyful in post-ministry life.